Hello everybody, and today we're going to be talking about the cancer everyone is already talking about. You've been looking on Reddit and at the LCS, and this is going to be supports going top lane, taking klepto and frostfang, and not CSing. Now, the reason this is fundamentally so strong is the bounty system right now. Will make your opponent be worth more gold if they have a CS lead on you. Now, what this means is, if you give up CSing entirely and focus on generating gold through the frostfang and through kleptomancy, you can keep up roughly. You saw in an LCS game, they kept up roughly even on gold, but your opponent generates a massive bounty up to like 1,000 gold worth, and then you can just shut them down by diving them or something, and you get a massive gold advantage. What this also means is that you're going to be permanently shoved in because you're not last hitting any minions. So the wave's going to keep going over to you, which is great for you, obviously, because it makes your opponent sort of stuck outside the tower and they're easy to gank and set up. And this also means, which is particularly important for pro play, you're going to be getting a ward item. Pro players have always loved ward items with their what's called sightstones. Junglers always had to pick those up in pro play, and this is almost like the equivalent of it. It's sort of ruining top lane for both players super hard. You're there to be scaling and buy support items, and you're there to make sure that the opposing top laner has no fun whatsoever, and then is also focused later on in the game because you have a massive bounty over you. Now, I'm going to be showing in this game about to come up, I'm going to be showing a Sona game. Now, I think Sona might be an amazing candidate for this, as Sona scales super well with solo lane XP, because if you can get to level 11 as soon as possible, you can start to take over every team fight with your aura spam, and she also just does well with high gold income. But the traditional picks for this have been Zillion and Karma, which you're more likely to see on a pro level, because Sona has quite bad weaknesses in just being dived and being super squishy. Karma is particularly good at this because you could already play top lane Karma and just survive lane pretty well. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm not sure how Riot are going to be able to nerf this, because I think they're going to fundamentally change the way the bounty system works in order for this to be fixed. But as you can see here, there are many Rioters who are already going, yeah, this isn't cool, stop playing this, guys, let people have fun. So yeah, without talking more, let's get into the game. Hey, what is up? We've got something quite interesting today. This was first picked in LCS, and the idea is going to be to never CS. Never CS playing a support top lane with klepto. Now, the reason this is going to be good is because you're going to take frostfang, and you're going to never take any minions, which means the lane's always going to push to you, and you're going to focus entirely on harassing your opponent. I don't want to ban. Let's ban some hard engage. Let's go to Jax. Like, ideally, you want your opponent to pick a melee that you can just bully constantly. So I think if I had a ton more bans, I would get rid of Ribbon here, and maybe Kennen. But right, we gotta take Sona. And the reason I'm going Sona is that Sona scales super well out of lane. So being able to take anything like this to let her avoid lane is going to be super abusable. We'll see what the opponent is, but we're probably going to take a an offensive rune to match my lane opponent, so probably going to be armor. So I'm probably just going to cut to in-game where I'll start explaining it more. But I will be taking frostfang and going to be just building as you normally would for support, but not taking any CS at all until your frostfang is completed, which is going to be the nasty part of this. Okay, let's go. We are ready to ruin some games of League of Legends for the opponent. Now, the reason this is also particularly good is that if you don't CS, the bounties... I probably will have talked a bit in a sort of intro before this, but just to explain it again, the opponent should be building up a massive bounty versus you because you won't be CSing. You'll just be getting all your gold from klepto and spell feats, and the CS score versus your CS score will mean that they get a massive bounty. Now, this is a flex game, so I'm hoping it's not just such a massive fiesta that ends in 15 minutes. I'll actually get to show off what I'm doing here. That's always a risk. But let's go. And with us a Yorick, which is pretty much perfect for what we're going to do here. Because he has no real... He can lock me in his cage, but he's got no real way of like 100 to 0ing me with one all-in hard engage that I don't have a good chance of getting out of anyway. In terms of build, I'm not sure what I'm going to build yet. I think you could build whatever here. I may just go for the damage sonar, because you might as well. But you could probably build whatever support items you want to fit your playstyle. Like Ardent probably be good if you had more auto attackers on the team. Like I don't think it's worth going full support build sonar just for protecting Illusion. If you had like a Kog'Maw or a Kai'Sa or a Twitch, that'd probably be a better option. Okay, we're gonna have to use the bushes a lot here. So you see the waves is always going to continually push to me. Problem with Sona is I do actually push the waves a little bit. But if this guy wants to get any CS, he's going to have to shove into me. Yeah, I'm happily going to ignore every CS. Sorry, man. Another gold. Wow, this is super aids to play versus already. I've got to watch out for being ganked, but luckily it's only a Shyvana, so... Taking a lot of damage from the minions here is one of the problems. I'm using push control better. Not going out of mana as well. Yeah, this guy looks like he's having a whole lot of fun right here. I think the grave meant that. I've got to be super careful here, Shiva. Well, fortunately I've got enough big enough minion wave that I think I'll be okay. I think I can kill this guy here. Sucks for you. Right, and now I'm going to go back. Yep. I think he was getting ready to set up for a gank there, but I think he probably really hates the game right now. So I'm going to get some more mana, I think. Get some wards. Right, this is all good stuff. So we got our frostfang now. So we're going to even more gold. Currently klepto has gained us 245. And frostfang's got 155. Okay, Yorick's going with some early magic resist. That's a good call by him. He's just trying to out-sustain me. How's the team looking? Orion's got a kill. Kog'Maw got a kill. That's pretty disgusting. Cool, a mana pot. That's pretty painful actually. I took a lot of minion damage there. Yep, still just poking Yorick out. May put another point into W eventually. We're okay for now. Still on 2 CS. So we should see Yorick start to get a bounty soon, which is hilarious for how far he is behind. Team speeding. We're still picking up gold from just queuing Yorick. So keeping him out of XP range here as well. Yeah, we're just gonna zone him entirely away from his minions. Bye bye. Okay, we shoved that into turret. He doesn't have a TP, so he's gonna lose all of these minions. Wow, I feel mean just for playing this, to be honest. Alright, let's pick up a Sheen. I think Sona is a good choice for this playstyle if you don't get perma-ganked, because you can pick up a Sheen and start doing mixed damage as well, so we can't build against it. Klepto got 260 so far, and we've got 425 from... you can see well, I suppose 2 kills, it makes it hard to see how ahead on gold I am versus my team, but we're looking good at the moment, and the kills mean I'm going to get an earlier magical footwear, which is obviously nice. Oh fuck. No! Leave me alone! I think I'm gonna get away. Okay, we're good. Okay, what? That is a very frightening sound this makes. Ah, killing Yorick's things doesn't make my frostfang stop, which is good. Ah, he got a thing there, that's annoying. Plating. I need another biscuit. How long is the next one? Every 3 minutes. Maybe I'll get one at 9 minutes, that'll really help. This is actually incredibly annoying now he's got that. Once my frostfang finishes... Wait, I should... Yeah, I can start CSing now, that's good. I didn't manage to get him a bounty in the end, that's annoying. I now am stuck as trying to CS as Sona though, to be honest, which is a pain in itself. I can look to start taking Yorick's tower a bit here. Why is my team dying to Yorick? Let's get a plating. I've just got to run her. Okay, my team is doing okay-ish across the board. What do I need here? I think I need the move speed, so I'm going to pick up these boots. 8 CS Sona. Yeah, my team's finally noticed what I'm doing, but I'll be starting to CS now. But yeah, I mean, Yorick had a super miserable time earlier here. And I have managed to pick up wards, which is nice. It's going to be really hard to gank me. I'm a little concerned about mana here. I'm not sure Sona can survive on this low mana income. I thought you start CSing now, that's annoying. Ah, get off me. What's this? So this is actually the first time I've tried this out, so I'm probably not doing this entirely optimally, like this entire strategy yet, but it's looking pretty good so far. I'm really thinking I need a mana item here. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, it's getting to the point where it's sort of rough to lane because of, well, Yorick being able to lock me in that cage. So I'm probably going to have to pick up a mana item here. Yeah, let's just go with the Lost Chapter. I'm going to go into... I'm going to lose first tower, I think, which is unfortunate. Okay, no, Botlane's going to pick it up. I didn't get to show off that the Yorick ever got a bounty, which is unfortunate. He would, if I hadn't picked up kills over him, I think he would have done. Like, you saw it in LCS, people getting thousands of bounties. Oh, rip. That was some bronze tier CSing. The reason I picked Sona is because Sona scales so well out of lane. Like, just once you can get, if you can get a solo lane levels on Sona, you can start to pick up super low CDR and stuff. Oh, this is probably going to be me dead. Yeah. No, I've got no way out for there. I should probably just start grouping with my team now. I don't know what item I want here. Maybe GLP. Nah, it'll probably just be Ludens. Give it a full attempt to one-shot people Sona build. But definitely time to group my team is the thing here. Start to see Sona's utility once she gets ahead. I think Karma is often the one you see here being used for this strat because you can do stronger laning and you have better escapes, I would say, as well. How much gold have I got now? 1,000 gold so far from Klepto. I mean from frostfang, which is just nice, obviously. someone's going to have to cover top lane. Come on. Ah, that's so unlucky not to get a kill there. 2 people super low. Okay, I am super squishy. Let's get out of there. So joining altered, I would have cancelled my recall, but as is, I think we're okay. I'm just too low to stay much longer there. So the reason this is particularly loved by pro players is the fact that you've now got an Eye of Frost, which pro players love vision. It's hard to make use of it in lower level games like this, but pro players will do almost anything for extra vision. Like, they always used to take sightstones on their junglers. Nice. Sonar actually does a really surprising amount of damage if you've managed to get a solo lane on it. And you've got the massive utility as well. And the great thing about frostfang is it still procs even if you take CS, if you've got the completed item. Alright, you've got heraldry. Okay, I'm going to be able to pick up my Ludens now, which is nice. That's a lot of upfront extra burst. I think I made Yorick successfully hate his life at those early levels there. Which is the real goal of this build, let's be honest. But, seriously, taking an overview of this game right now, we have a Sona who has got to level 11 compared to supports like level 7 and 10. And levels on Sona are hugely important, because you got the Crescendo passive. Yeah, that's Sona for you. Just casually almost one-shot Lulu. This build has got me to 45% CDR, which is big. Ah, that's unfortunate. Some good utility from Sona here, obviously, which is nice. No one can escape from Sona. Pretty successful all around, I think. Take some more turrets down here. Got good vision set up. Gonna go into Lich Bane next so I can get the proper one-shots off. Got speed boost for my entire team, so no one's gonna get caught in that cage. Let's pick up this top tower now, I think. Ludens also gives me some nice wave clear, which is nice. Well, not fantastic wave clear, but a little bit of wave push. It also means that my carries can have extra lane, an extra wave to push in on. Like, I'm taking some CS here, but for a long time I was letting Lucian take another wave, which has accelerated him quite a bit. Yeah, I'm soloing. Oh, my team. We're far enough ahead now that me basically trolling split pushing top right now isn't mattering. You see that my bounty's been kept quite low despite being 4-1. Because of the way the bounties work, even though I've got kills and I'm actually quite fed, I have a super low CS score. There we go. Alright, that showed it off pretty well. Cool game. Thanks for watching.